Today is October 1st, so it's fall, y'all. I thought today could be fun to film a little October reset video for not just October, but I guess the last quarter of 2022. I like watching other people's reset videos, and because today is Saturday, I'm gonna kind of get my life together with straightening up a little bit, doing some cleaning, gonna do the things I usually do on the first of the month, which are like pay bills and finish my budget for the previous month. And it just feels good down here in South Florida now. It's in the 70s, which for us is like the closest we're getting to feeling like fall, I think. So yeah, if you can like walk outside without breaking a sweat immediately, then we're doing pretty good here. So I think I might go on a nice little fall walk this morning. I might be going to a pumpkin patch later today, and I'm also gonna show you my pumpkin cream cold brew at home recipe. So this should just be a fun, fall-y little like get my life together video. This recipe is honestly so good, guys. Like, you really try it. I'm honestly pretty proud of this because I just kind of made it up myself. I mean, I've seen other people make the recipe on social media, and then I just decided to add a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and I honestly think it gives Starbucks a run on its money. I also said it was cool here. That was a lie. That was 2 hours ago. Now it's 10 and it's like in the 80s out already. Love that. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. It could be better than being in like the 40s, but I just got my car. I don't know where we're going. I think there's like a farmer's market that I've been wanting to check out, so I might go there and wander around. Also, I just put on Evermore to play in my car because you have to have that for the fall vibes. Update, this morning was trash, so I wasn't exactly sure where I was gonna go, but I decided to drive over towards the beach, and there's a farmer's market there that looks really cute that I was gonna get out and like walk around. So all the parking by the beach is like super expensive, and everywhere I was trying to park you could only pay for like the full day or in like 4-hour increments, so it was gonna be $20 or $25 to park, and I was like, that's ridiculous. Like, I'm not gonna be here, I'm gonna be here for like an hour, I'm not paying that much to park. And then as I was going to park, I accidentally, like ever so slightly, I underestimated the turn, and I like lightly sideswiped this other car. It didn't like dent the car or ding either of our cars, but it transferred a little bit of like their paint to my car and my paint to their car, so I had to like get out and take photos of everything and leave a note for them with all my information. And yeah, so at that point I was like, fuck this, I'm just coming home. And I just went to the grocery store and got a few missing ingredients I needed to make some really good recipes. This vodka pasta sauce and this like sun-dried tomato tofu over pasta recipe and a few other things, so that will be very good at least. But yeah, the day is not going as planned. On a brighter note, look at this cute little necklace. I like to wear this around Halloween. I bought this from a girl that I actually went to high school with that makes jewelry, and I just think it's super fun and cute. I am gonna show you guys my like very minimalist basic fall decor as someone that doesn't really decorate very heavily. I do more for fall than anything else, honestly, because I just love it so much, but I don't like having a lot of decorations or a lot of things that look kind of a little corny in my opinion, or like a lot of things to store. So I just have a few key things that I think make the apartment cuter. So the first one is this leaf garland, and I got this as like a pack of 5, like 25 bucks for Amazon. I have 2 on this mirror. I have 1 on this mirror, and then I have the other one up there on my window. And there's another one out in front of our TV out there on our little TV stand that looks kind of cute, but I just like them because I feel like it spruces my room up a little for fall. And then really the only other main thing I have are these pumpkins that I got from Trader Joe's. I paid like $2.50 for all 3 of them, and they're cute. This TV is supposed to be hanging on the wall. We'll see if that happens this weekend. And then I have this candle, which is actually old, and I'm determined to burn all of it this year. But yeah, I think these up here just spruce it up a little bit. And then I have some Halloween candy, and I'm gonna put that out in a bowl out in the living room. So that will be kind of a fun thing. A shower and did my makeup, and I was watching old Goosebumps videos while I did my makeup. I feel like that's a fun fall thing, and even though it's like a kids show, I think it's fun to like play in the background because it's spooky vibes without like legitimately scaring me. Yeah, actually some of them are a little creepy, so it depends on the episode. But yeah, I need to film some YouTube videos later today that I've been putting off, and I think my roommate and I are gonna go to a pumpkin patch, so that should be fun. But right now I'm just gonna clean up my apartment a little bit before I go do any of that. Oh, and I also need to sit down and budget and pay some bills. That's like my first of the month routine usually. Feel rather accomplished in terms of cleaning things up. Alright, we are off to the pumpkin patch. Got my little ghost necklace, black top jeans. I know it's in the 80s, but it's actually cloudy, so I don't think I'll die, fingers crossed. And then just Converse. Okay, the pumpkin patch was honestly a lot. It was cute at first, but there were lots of screaming children. And then we waited in this super long line to buy pumpkins that we want to carve. And they were overpriced and probably poor quality, but we did get the pumpkins, but now I feel pooped. But I'm about to make a good dinner, so I need to regain my strength. So I just cooked one of my favorite meals, and it kind of takes a lot of ingredients and it's a little time consuming to cook. So I haven't made it since I moved, but I was really kind of missing home, and it was something my mom and I would always make together. So I went ahead and made it tonight. It's like this sun-dried tomato creamy tofu over egg noodles. It's really good. And I spent like an hour making this meal, only at the end to ruin it by putting too much salt on it. I don't know why I tasted it before. I just blindly put salt on it like an idiot. So I ate it, but it just was not good. I'm hoping, I saved the leftovers. I'm hoping there's some of it that didn't get as much salt on it that will be good, but now I'm just need to sit here and feel sorry for myself before I go clean up the mess I made. I feel like that's just been the theme of the day. Everything that I think I'm gonna do just goes awry a little bit. Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna sit here. I finally got an Olipop, which I've been wanting to try, from the grocery store today. They're expensive, that's why I only bought one, but it's pretty good. I'm liking it. And I'm gonna watch the Blair Witch Project and spook the shit out of myself. And I still need to budget, and I pay my rent already, but I need to pay my credit card bill. So I'm gonna sit here and do that while I watch. And maybe call my mom on the phone. It's one of those days where you need a conversation with your mom. Right, I just finished budgeting. And I'm gonna make a whole separate video about like how exactly I budget and what that looks like for me each month. But basically, what budgeting for me means at the end of the month is that I go through and I fill out all my expenses for the month, things from both my credit card and things that just came straight out of my checking account. And I'm usually pretty good about going back weekly and updating it, but at the end of the month I finish updating it, and then I take money that's still sitting in my checking account from my paychecks, and I move a portion of it to investment accounts. A certain amount I allocate in my budget every month for savings and investments, and then I take leftover money and I allocate that to my different sinking funds, and all my sinking funds sit in a savings account. And basically what they are, so an example is I have a sinking fund for my car, and so I put money aside every month for things that I know I'm gonna need for my car, such as getting my oil changed, getting my tires rotated. Eventually I'll have to get my tires replaced. And so that way, because I set aside a certain amount of each money every month, when I get hit with a couple $100 bill, whether it was something planned or something that's kind of a surprise, I'm not totally screwed and having to pull all that money out of my paycheck for that 1 month, because I've been preparing for it and saving for it over time. So that's a good way to like plan for expenses that are occasional but that you know you're gonna have, so that when the time comes you're not freaking out about it. And so yeah, so I transfer the investments and the savings money, and I move all that and I organize it, and that's pretty much how I like finish up budgeting for the month.